Mahogany Roots Tea Time, Memphis, Tennessee. Hot Tea Time, Memphis, Tennessee. Mahogany Roots. My truth. I am Jolynn Diggs, and I want to say welcome to Mahogany Roots, my podcast. I have a special guest this evening, Mr. Keelan Body. Keelan, tell everybody hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, that's my special guest for today. We want to say, Father God, thank you for another day. Thank you for a day that was not promised. Thank you for your love, your kindness, your understanding, your peace, your overstanding. Thank you for keeping us. Thank you for allowing us to uh, have another day, to enjoy another day. Started off cloudy, but it ended up sunny. Thank you for a wonderful day on today. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Tell a friend, tell some more friends that can tune in. We are on and we are ready. Okay. Keelan Body, how you doing?
Good. Today has been a great day.
Today has been a great day. He has on a bow tie today because they have to wear bow ties to school on Wednesday. So he's dressing like a little gentleman today. But this is my little man, Mr. Keelan Body. Keelan, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, I'm Keelan Body. I am 9 years old. My favorite fruit is apple. My favorite subject is science.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. Okay. And what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? What do you like to? How do you? What things do you like to do?
I like to sing and dance.
Definitely that, because you do that all day long at home. So yeah, you're correct about that. And you sometimes you.
I like to do soccer and stuff. And sometimes at school I played a little bit of basketball outside.
A little bit. Okay.
Because we had stayed outside for 2 minutes because it was too hot.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's rather hot today. So at least your teachers was compassionate about you being in the heat. So you were appreciative towards that. Okay. Well, and what else do you do? What else do you do?
Um, I like to I would like to go to travel a lot.
You would like to travel. Okay.
And you and me and your friends been talking about going on a cruise lately.
Yeah. I did promise you that I would take you on a cruise one day. So yeah, you just gonna go and throw that out there now, huh?
Yeah. And I'm probably gonna get seasick.
Probably they have some things that you could take to keep from getting. Yes, there are some things that you could take from getting seasick. So it'll be all right. All right. And as far as instruments, what have you done as far as instruments? Share with the people things that you've done when you went to the Academy for Music, Strive Academy with Mr. Jackson from the Jackson family, and what instruments did you learn or music did you learn while you were there, and what were some of the things that you did? You also went to a camp, summer camp with Mr. Ken Ross, and tell the people about what you experienced during those camps.
So, the music camp, I actually learned a lot. I learned a little bit of how to play the trumpet, piano, and I already know how to play drums. I don't. I know how to play the xylophone. I learned how to do that there, and then in acting camp, I have found a really lot of friends because everybody was so nice and kind there. And but we barely even got to act.
Barely even. Okay, but you did.
But we did have the acting class. It was in another room.
Okay, and at the end, you got a chance to display what you learned as far as doing the acting class, right?
Yes.
And you also as well learned how to do voiceovers, correct?
Yes.
Where and tell the people about what's voiceovers. What are voiceovers? Commercials?
To me, voiceovers.
No, tell what voiceovers are. What did you have to do to get to that point? Commercials, and y'all had y'all voices over the commercials. That's what voiceovers are, right? You remember that? Okay, so explain to them what your experience was with that, because they allowed us to see the different children on the commercial. They made a little commercial during the camp, and they had each child to read a line. So that's what the voiceover was.
It was really nice. I experienced a lot of different things. I felt like I was in the movie.
Yeah, that could be possible. That could be possible. That could be possible. Yes. So, with the voiceovers, because you all did a commercial about, I think it was medicine, cars, vehicles.
Yes, it was vehicles.
Vehicles, yeah. And I knew your voice when I heard your voice. Yeah. Because I hear you quite often.
I think it was on the radio too, or wasn't?
I don't think they did. No,
Yeah.
they just did it for the parents. When we came, remember your recital for the last day, and they allowed us to see that you all had learned for the summer camp, and that was one of the videos they allowed us to see. That your voices was on the commercials, and I thought that was really cool. It was really cool. Okay, and your experience with Africa in April.
That was very, very, very nice. Everybody was singing, dancing, and everything. It was very a joyful experience and stuff. It was very nice.
It was nice. Okay, and the young man taught you how to do what?
How to work the lights.
Yes.
That was very nice. You can turn the lights rainbow, and you can do like a strobe. A strobe is like different lights, and they go on and off very fast or slow.
Right. So you got a chance to do the lights for us when we were performing. Not this year, but last year. You got a chance to do the lights for the stage.
Oh, and I was on the stage, and I was playing like this. It was like I had a tumble, and I had
30 minutes.
And I said and I had toy guitar. That's what I had. A toy
on stage.
Yeah.
And one year you played the bangos.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's in you first and foremost because your mama stayed singing and moving and grooving when I was carrying you. So music is a part of your life altogether. So you are a music person. You are interested in music. And do you go to church?
Yes.
All
Very
right.
often, but not every Sunday. Just some Sunday. Because sometimes I wake up very late.
Or you were sometimes with who?
My dad.
Okay. Right. And your dad's not gonna bring you all the way from where he's coming from too.
He'd be right here, or you'd be right here at the church, be right here. But he still don't want to go.
He still what?
He still don't want to bring me.
So you put your dad on blast on the...
He lazy.
You put your dad on the blast on the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is.
It's for my teacher. It's for my teacher.
Well, you can't be putting your dad on blast on look, they're giving you O's and laughing at you. Miss Little says I will loan him my real guitar for the next performance. She'll loan you her guitar so you can use it for the next performance. I know y'all.
Thank you.
He's just gonna put his dad all on blast. So I guess his dad gonna have to do better with getting him to church then. Cause I will leave him if he ain't ready. I'll leave him on now. I ain't gonna even lie. So what do you do at church? Tell the people what are some things that you do at church.
Just not too long ago, we have like fundraisers, and just not too long ago we went to the water park.
Right.
With the church, we do, and we
yes,
do.
they will, Ross. And they get you every time. They're going to tell the truth. Now, children going to tell the truth. That's one thing for sure.
And we have youth choir. All the youth, we sing at the church, and we sing kids' praises songs.
Yes. And for Men's Day, you wanted to what? What did you ask to do for Men's Day?
I asked to sing with the men.
And you did. And they let you lead a song.
Yes. Not technically not lead the song. I was at the end.
Technically. So y'all, I don't be lying when I be saying we have real conversations at the house now. We talk like grown folk at the house. Where you get it from? I'm old as that old, so hey, he earned that spot. Yes. And you technically sung at the end of it, so.
Yeah.
But I think you did a wonderful job. One thing, you're not scared. I'm glad of the fact that you're not scared.
I danced at the end. At the part.
Now, you're not scared to give the Lord any praise, are you? You love the Lord enough to give him praise? Mm-hmm. Okay. So what can you tell a young person that's out there that may be going through something, that may feel like they're unable to make it through a certain situation? Or let's talk about some things first. How do you feel about bullying? People being bullied?
No bullying. First of all, no bullying. Second, why do you even bully? It's not something that you should do. It's not in your spirit, because you are affecting the child that you're bullying. Mm-hmm. Because we see all these people, these children getting bullied and they doing suicide, and that's just not right.
It's not.
It's not right.
It's not right. So, what do you offer to that person that may be lost?
Just keep moving. You have my trust. I have trust in you. You have trust in me. Just keep pushing through that, and hopefully you will get better.
And what's the first and foremost thing they can do for themselves to be in a better place?
Go in the house of the Lord.
All right, and do what when you go in the house
and
of the
then
Lord?
praise him and pray. First thing you do is pray.
Yes.
He will answer. He will. Ain't no such thing as being late.
Okay. So he's always on time. That's what you're saying. All right then. You done spoke a word to me just that quick. I appreciate you so much. I think you are a very special gift from God. Audra, take that E off my name, baby. I'm very sensitive about my name. It's J-O, not J-O-E. J is for man. J-O is for woman. I'm just sensitive about my name. You're doing an awesome job in many ways. Bless you. But take that E off my name, baby. It's J-O. And thank you all so very much. But I'm grateful that God allowed me to be your mom.
You keep saying that you didn't see this 9 years ago.
You sure right about it. I sure do. I didn't see it being like this 9 years ago. I was at a point to I just thought I was too old. I thought I was going to be too old to have a son that's 9. I'll be 55 this year, son. 55.
We all know that.
Oh, okay then. Okay, but still, thank you, Audrey. TC, thank you. Yes. If you would like to call in and speak with Keelan, you can call in and ask him a question or talk to him, encourage him. 901-828-9698 is the number. 901-828-9698. You can call in. We are on all platforms. Facebook, Jolene Diggs Massey, Mahogany Roots. And we are on YouTube, Mahogany Roots, My Truth. And we are on Instagram, Mahogany Roots, My Truth. That's right. I'm very sensitive about my name. That's right, Tisa. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, your mama's getting up there. Watch out, Mimi, Sonya. Yes. So she on here. I can see her talking to us on the phone. I can see that part. You can't see that part. But I am so grateful that God has allowed me to be your mom, because when I'm teaching you, you're teaching me. You understand?
You haven't been to school
Hey, Raven.
for a very long time.
Jasmine.
You haven't been to school for a very long time.
Well, it's been a few years. I went back to school during the pandemic. You know, both of us was in school in the pandemic. You was in school.
I was homeschooled.
Exactly. You was doing school then.
Because you didn't never want me to get out of school.
No, you had to go to school every day. It wasn't no laying in the bed. We had to learn.
Yes.
So you don't get a mental break while you're in school. You better pray about it and ask the Lord to mentor your mind while you're in school. But during the pandemic was all the break you needed. And that's the reason why it was so hard for third graders, because of the pandemic. When they stopped that, they made it hard for children for the third grade. And that's why I was so complacent with being on you about studying. I didn't care. You was going to get up and get in class, baby. We ain't had no time to stop. We couldn't stop. Couldn't stop the movement. You are amazing big sister. Thank you, Mimi, Spice. Eleanor, hello, Eleanor. Roslyn, God's plan, not ours. He knew you needed that little boy. Yes, ma'am, he did. He saved my life. I tell him that all the time. You saved my life. Saved me from some destruction that I was probably headed to. Hello, Miriam. Hello, my love. Which one of y'all are the oldest? Him. You can't tell. Donna Holmes. Auntie Donna on here. You can't tell he the oldest. Well, at least he think he the oldest. At least he think he's the oldest. But he does take care of his mom. And he's always asking, Mom, are you all right? So he's always attentive to my emotional needs, and I greatly appreciate that. What are your goals? Have you set some goals? Okay. You're 9 now. So the 5-year goal, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You'll be 14 by that time. So have you set a goal for your teenage? You know, there's a lot of things before you get to be 15 that you're supposed to know how to do. Mm-hmm. Tie.
And Miles already showed me that.
So you've learned how to tie. You've learned that from school and as well from Mr. Miles at Morning View, correct? Mm-hmm. All right. Jasmine, go Keelan. So proud of you. That's from Jasmine from the church. Jordan's
Hey,
mom.
Jasmine.
Miss Smithsonian. The only thing old is a day. Exactly. You're right. Does he still play drums? Yes, ma'am, he plays drums. He's not playing them inactive at church. Pastor did tell him that he was going to start playing for the youth choir, but it's just with us getting the timing and stuff together and the days and stuff together. So hopefully soon he will be starting to play for the church, because he's been excited about it. He practiced at home on so much. I can't be saying now because I'll be stopping this what God got for him. So I have to go on. I got to give me some earplugs, put them on or something. But he does have an electric set, and he can put his earphones on where it won't be loud in the house. So I just like the feeling of the regular old school drums. I just think that's the better teacher for him. But because we live in apartments, I have to have him an electric set so he's still allowed to play on electric sets. And his mentors were Chris Patrick, Mr. Chris Patrick. You remember Chris Patrick?
Yes.
He actually taught him drum lessons. And I reached out to a few other guys that I know play drums, but they hadn't got back to me. So hopefully, I understand they may be traveling and doing things, but hopefully once they get back, they'll be able to start with him with doing classes again for the drums. Because the more you practice, the better you are. You are indeed correct. 3rd grade, and our babies were hurt as a result of the pandemic. Yes, ma'am. So that's why I chose this year for him to go to the Learning Academy for the summer, so he wouldn't get complacent and want to be on YouTube and TikTok all summer long. So he did do the summer learning, and it wasn't so bad. So he did still have a few weeks that he was able to go to the camp. They went out of town. He went out on a trip with the church, and he went a couple of other places. He did get a chance to go swimming, to be with his cousins and birthday parties and all of that. So it didn't really lax him. It just made him more aware. And when he's back in school now, he won't be so troubled about what's going on. So it'll be more in his spirit then. Auntie Bobby says she here looking at us. Cousin Avia's here. Hey, cousin. I just love you, baby. We love you too. We love you too. Question for your amazing son. You got a question. How do you feel about bullying? I just answered that. Just asked that question. How would you handle that behavior about a bully? You said a bully should not be. And she asked, how would you handle the behavior of a bully?
First, I will, if they're being glad, I will overhear it. I'll probably tell a teacher before I go out, and then I will go out. I will say, can I have permission to go out there to stop it? And then if she says yes or if she says no, I will just tell her, can she handle it? If she says yes, I can go out there and say, hey, bullying is not. No, we don't do this. We don't do this here.
Right. This
is a bully-free zone, especially our hallway, because every teacher in our hallway has this is no bully zone on their wall.
Okay.
So
Miss Nicole asked that question. Miss Nicole Weaver. So he says that they have a no bully zone, and if he was in the hallway and he was seeing something going on or happening, he would go tell a teacher. Ask the teacher could he assist with speaking with the person that's doing the bullying or however, or if not, allow the adult to take care of what they would need to take care of as far as bullying. But he said earlier that bullying is a no on any circumstance. We don't do bullying, nor are we going to be bullied. That's all we saying. That's because we old school parents. Yes, ma'am, and I definitely am an old school parent. Reginald L. Tabor teaches drums. Thank you, Queen. Charlotte said, hey. Take your time, Kenny. She said, take your time and think about your words and speak clearly. And Miss Nicole said, great answer. You got it right.
Thank you.
Yes. So, with that being said, how do you feel about your purpose? Do you understand your purpose? I asked you that question because after the pandemic, we were starting to do a drive for young men that did not have ties to wear to school, since you all have to wear ties. And you came up with the great idea of actually doing a tie drive. So do you still want to do the tie drive? Are you going to continue doing the tie drive for the children that may be less fortunate or parents may not be able to purchase them ties, or will you still do that?
Yes, I would, because it's one person that was in my 3rd grade class. His mom and him, they don't have enough money, and he has to come back every day with the same clothes on.
How you know they're the same clothes?
Because every day he have white and black pants.
Do you know what size he wear?
Yes.
What size?
Extra large.
He's in 4th grade now?
Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna find out his information.
He got bullied in my 3rd grade class, but I didn't bully him because I felt bad for him.
Okay. How would you describe your mom as a mother? That's the question.
Great, intelligent, confidence. She has confidence. Did I say kind already?
You didn't say kind.
I say kind.
How you think I'm kind?
Encouraging.
Don't be kind.
Encouraging.
Thank you.
And I can't think of no other words that I be using.
Well, bless your heart. That was so kind and nice of you. Did you hear that, Miss Denise song? Tiffany said, very bold and outspoken young man. Charlotte said, I want to donate him a tie or two. So Charlotte's going to donate you a tie or two.
Wasn't this tie drive for the school or for church? I forgot.
For school.
Yes, it was for.
What you want to do for church too?
Yes.
We can. Say less. We might well gonna get started on that then. Coming from a teacher, you are an amazing kid. Keep up the good work. Continue to be a leader and know that great things, this is from Auntie Roslyn, and great things are in your future. Love you, kiddo. Miss LaShelle gave you hearts. Miss Tyra Cooper said, great answer, nephew. How many ties does the class need? Well, it's not the class, it's the school itself. He was doing a universal tie drive for
all the students.
For all the students that are unfortunate their parents may not be able to get them ties because they have to wear ties on Wednesdays and the girls wear pearls. So we wanted to do ties and pearls. He wanted to do both of them. But however it may come, this was his vision way before, I got to this point of my tree. So we had the vision of doing a tie drive for him, which we were successful with doing it. And we were able to take, I think it was about 5 or 6 bags of ties.
Yes, it was boxes.
And we had boxes of ties. But last time everybody donated for.
And after I had thought about doing a tie drive, last year I thought in December. I think it was December 23rd. I thought of doing a drive through of pearls for the girls, and I was just thinking about doing it, and I was like, I should really do this because if I'm giving the boys ties, the girls need something too. So then I was like, we need pearls.
Okay. So you want to do pearls and ties. All right. Say less, as I would say. Okay, so Tisha said, what color? All colors. It doesn't matter the colors. They can wear any colors. He got an orange today. The only reason why he got an orange because he got orange in his socks.
Everywhere I went, people were saying, you got a nice tie.
Yes, you do. Because somebody blessed you with those ties, which was, not just me. You had some people that was from church that blessed you with some ties and some more things. Miss Kimberly Polk, tell my boy to count me in. Mr. Antonio Cowan said, count him in, okay?
Okay.
Miss Cheryl said, count her in. Tiffany, let's do it. Ties and pearls. Let me know what I need to do or assist in. Okay, Miss Tiffany. You are so amazing no matter what. Stay away from evil people or young people that try to get you to do mean things. You are so amazing, and your mom is extremely proud of you. Yes, I am very much so extremely proud. Do both this year. That's what Auntie Sonia said.
Okay. Let me tell y'all this story.
Oh.
In school yesterday, just fighting all day. Fighting in class all day. Just arguing. So, we got these classmates named Kylie.
Don't say no name.
Okay, it's these 2 boys. Okay, because I can't say the name. And then they started arguing over some magnetic erasers. Like magnet erasers is just no.
So because they were talking and fighting in class, because of those 2 were constantly being disruptive, it caused everybody not to be able to do a certain thing, right?
Yes.
So what I tell you all the time, because you see other people doing things, do not follow them. So if they were up talking and doing what they was doing, you supposed to be paying attention to what the teacher's saying. So although all of you were affected by those two, you still have to set an example. So maybe if they see you being quiet or doing your work, staying focused on what you need to do, maybe they'll learn to do the same thing.
And then after they was arguing, Savario threw the eraser at.
You still.
I mean, the little boy threw the eraser at the other little boy, and
Okay.
then the boy threw the eraser back.
Okay, so because they were not being good in class, everybody had to suffer for that.
Yes.
So we through with that. So you just know when you're in class, don't do what they do.
Okay.
You better sit down and stay focused on what you need to be staying focused on.
I was drawing.
Okay, well, as long as it was in order and you weren't doing what they were doing, because you're gonna be a great example for those that need to know what understanding and the process is. Because you're at a whole nother level now. You're in optional. So how's optional for you? How's optional school? So optional is totally different from regular school. So you know you have to work harder this year, right? What grade are you in?
4th.
4th grade. And you are in the optional program, correct?
Yes.
Miss Tyra says she's willing to donate. Auntie Donna said future leader. Miss Jasmine said definitely count her in. Miss Tutu said very smart and intelligent. Maurice said count me in, little man. Miss Cheryl said yes. You will be one amazing leader. Gosh, I love watching your bless you. Bless you. So since you're in the optional program, so optional is going to be where you're going to have to be very, very, very
Smart. And
intelligent, but intuitive on everything that's going on. So we got to get us a tutorer so that we'll have that
Auntie
math
Lois.
and Auntie Lois is your tutor, yes. And thank God for the team that we have, because without them, I think I wouldn't be able to do a lot of things that I'm able to do. I'm grateful for them being able to step in for me when I need assistance, because I don't trust everybody.
On the
I
first day.
don't trust you in everybody's hands, in everybody's care. That's what I'm saying. Because there's too much going on nowadays.
On the first day, I didn't want to go into class,
Why you didn't want to go?
and I gave you 10,000 hugs.
You did, and you tried to take all my sugar because you said you don't want to give me to give away no more sugar to nobody else, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that's our little thing. He give me 1,000,001 kisses, and he be saying, "I'm gonna take all your sugar, mama, so you won't have no sugar to give to nobody else."
And I was shy until I walked in front of the class, and I knew everybody. And I didn't know I was in the class for Skylar because she came late.
You trying to shout out all your friends? Don't be giving your friends no free time on my podcast, man. So you trying to shout out all your friends? Auntie Bobby said count her in, okay, with pearls.
Okay.
Yes. So your first day was exciting, I see. Along with your second. So do you like your teacher?
Yes, she's nice,
So it's not always about being nice.
but when you do something,
She about her business. Yeah.
and she always say that no matter what we do, she's still gonna get paid.
Really?
That's what she said.
Well, that is the truth. That's the truth. So what she mean by that is whether y'all want to learn or whether you want to play. Because some children may be very disruptive in class. So because of that, and I'm trying to, children are just brutally honest. And teacher, if you watching this, he didn't mean no harm. He just
She don't even know the channel.
look now, y'all. This what I have to deal with. This what I go through on a daily basis. This is what I go through. That's all I'm saying. That's what I go through. So, hey, but yeah, he tells the truth. So she's saying whether the children are, because sometimes children can get in class and be so disruptive to where the teacher can't do things they need to do. And people ain't got time to be going there fighting with children when they supposed to go to class, go to school, sit down and be quiet and learn, but that's not always the case. Because you have some that's, you going to pull on your lip the whole time, yeah. Get your hand out your mouth. So, that's all she's saying. She didn't mean that in a negative way to say, but she needed y'all to understand that. Yes, he said that. Yeah, Mario, yes, he did. Uncle Larry, I got to fix it up. Look, so what she's saying is that regardless of, y'all got to sit down and be quiet and listen to what she's saying so she can, yeah, I understand what she's saying. You can't be putting the teacher on blast like that.
But she's not listening.
You can't do that.
She's not even on you.
It doesn't matter. Still. Okay, so I'm glad to understand that. Well, at least she ain't playing with y'all. She letting you know off top before it even gets started. She nips it in the bud. And I give her a kudos for that. Because I'm sure some children in there, like you was talking about the children fighting in the class. So that's probably what she was meaning that she going to get anyway. Because they in there being disruptive. So, and I want to say that we are, and I do have items for sale. The journal, which is $20. You can pick the cup
That's
up.
high.
You won't be coming back. You try. I see what you're doing. He gonna say that's high.
I heard him.
You wrong for that.
And we got a cup.
But this is gonna feed you. So you want me to cut the price? You need shoes.
No.
You need.
No, you can keep it at the price. I'm just saying.
Okay. So what is that in your hand?
We have a cup, mahogany roots.
Yes, and we have t-shirts. You don't have to let the t-shirt up so they can see the t-shirts. T-shirts are $25. The cups are $20, and the journals are $20. People will pay for what they want. You don't say that when I go in there to pay that high price for them Nikes that you want to do. You don't go in there saying they high, do
I
you?
don't want Nikes.
Well, what shoes you want? You really not. It really doesn't make you. You like what you like.
Yeah.
You kind of different. You're different. You
I
say to be
don't.
different.
I don't like them golden Nikes. They too bright.
They too bright.
When you put them like under the light, they too bright.
But why would you have them up under the light when you got to put them on your feet?
It's footwear.
Exactly, it's footwear. So some people like loud things, like your Uncle Reginald. He loved loud things, loud colors and stuff like that. That was just him. In so many ways, you remind me of him. So many ways you remind me of him. So tell the people a little bit more about what is your understanding of being a Christian? You learned about being a Christian when you went to Sunday school, Vacation Bible School, and church all together. So what are your understanding? What are your views on being a Christian?
Viewing being a Christian. Definitely, I have to read the Bible more because I do have my Bible, but I don't know where it's at. That's why I had said where in my Bible yesterday.
What if that Bible they gave you words so little I can't even see them? So I know
I
that,
can see.
You
I
see
can
the words.
I see a little bit, and I can't. Well, if I can't see them, I can pronounce.
You got it on your phone. There's no excuse. You have the Bible app on your phone.
Where? I don't see it on my phone.
You know? Well, you probably have to download the app. It is a Bible verse. But I found the Bible today that I had purchased. It was still a thing. That's the Bible that's on the table, living room table. So you can definitely pick that Bible up and read it while you being there just dancing and looking at TikTok and all that. So I'm gonna put you on blast. Yeah, so you can pick the Bible up in there and read the Bible sometimes. Please bring him back. So intelligent. They said they want you to come back. Oh, he's snitching and telling on stuff.
I'm not gonna do that next time. It was just today. She said when we was at home, she said we had to talk about school.
Yeah, I wanted you to talk about your experience with school since we on a whole new journey.
Third grade.
Hey, TT. Hey, Latonya. Auntie Latonya on there. She said hello.
Hello.
Yes. So, I'm so proud of you, son. I'm proud of the good work that you're doing. And another thing, how do you feel about elderly people? Because you're so attentive to the seasoned members at church. You make sure, if you have to hold the door for him, and he is a gentleman. He will hold the door for me. He'll open the car door sometimes, and he is most definitely a gentleman. So I'm trying to teach him to be all those things for when he grows up, and the experience of beginning to date and significant other, he'll be able. You don't want to date? You're gonna have to date.
I'm just
saying
saying
when you
what
get older.
age.
Oh, when you get older, not now. Well, you ain't got time for no. Mm-mm. You need to stay focused on what you're staying focused on. That's on your schoolwork, because you got all your time before you.
She gonna give us good homework on Monday.
Well, that's great. You need some homework. She should have already gave you some. I'm just saying.
She knows she a new teacher at downtown. She do not know the procedures.
Keelan, now you doing too much now. We both are proud of him. His mentor loves him to life. Pastor Claxton said he loves you to life, and he's proud of you. Him and Mrs. First Lady. Okay, so I like this. Mr. Kevin Higgins said he likes this. Okay, so yeah. I try to teach you freedom of speech. I try to allow you to be as free as you can be when it comes to having a conversation with me. So, but you still have to be mindful when you're talking about adults, because you still have to remain to be a child. Do you understand that part?
Yes, and I don't know why they took Jesus out of the schools. Like learning about Jesus out of the school. They used to do that.
Because that's the enemy's job. You know who the enemy is?
But yeah.
Who is the enemy?
I don't like him.
Who is the enemy?
He is a bad person, and he just like fire. When you touch him, he hot.
Do you know the name of him? What the name of the thing?
Devil / Satan or Lucifer.
I know we're not calling names in school, but could you please tell me your son's name? What's your name, son?
My name is Keelan Body.
Keelan Body. Yeah,
As Iale says.
Yeah, if he say Trump, look. Now we talk about politics too. We talk about Trump and vice president and all of that. So,
as Iale say, she say Keelan Body, yada 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 yada.
Keelan Body. So what's that's his job to kill, steal, and destroy. So whatever he can do when it comes to that field, he'll try to do that.
I don't like him anyway.
Well, we don't. None of us like him. So
I want to go up here.
Right.
And I want to hug Jesus and God.
Yeah. You want to see him one day?
Yes.
Because I definitely want to see him. You hear me? So you got to do what's right and fair by him. He said, out of all things, there are 10 commandments, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But what's the number one out of all those things that he so asks of us? What's the number one thing that he expects out of all of us? To work with one another. What's my hearts?
Your heart?
To love.
Oh, yes. Love.
And to forgive.
Love is not on the list on the wall in summer school. It's not the first thing.
It's not the first thing.
Mm-mm.
But you must love.
We all love each other. It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. Yes. That means your enemies, your friends, your family. Oh, you have to love everybody.
I love the people that I don't like.
Well, that's correct. You're supposed to. You're supposed to. What you know about not liking somebody? You mean not liking them as an individual, or not liking their ways?
Their ways.
Okay, good answer. Good answer.
Because if I said not liking them by their what'd you say at first? I forgot that fast. But not liking them, like
As a person.
Yes, as a person, that would be bullying. That's what my teachers say.
Oh, okay. All right. So you do have the choice. If it's a person that you're not comfortable with being around, that you don't like them in that way, you don't have to be around. You're always able to voice your opinion, and especially if someone makes you feel a certain way that you're not comfortable with them making you feel, you're always able to voice the fact that they make you feel uncomfortable, and that but you have to do it in a respectful way. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So, if you don't want anybody to touch you, you can always say, please don't touch me. You know, because your space. We always talk about your personal space, right?
My bubble.
Your bubble. So if someone is in your bubble space and they're too close to you or too much in your space, you allowed to tell them that they're
too much.
Yeah, they're in your bubble. And respectfully, could you move back or not do that or not touch me or not say that? You have that right to say that, but you have to, when you're having a conversation, what are you supposed to do when you're having a conversation with people? Look them where?
Having in their eyes.
Right. Having a conversation, but you're looking them straight in their eyes. And when you're shaking someone's hand, how do you shake their hand?
Like tighten the grip.
A good grip. That's a sturdy handshake. Yeah. So you get it. I'm grateful. That's it, baby. We all love one another. That's Auntie Man, Auntie Yvonne. I'm here. Tell your auntie hey.
Hi, auntie. Hi.
Yes. You got a lot of aunties, son.
I got
You
one.
got the biological ones and you got the bonus ones that God has given you, honey.
My eyes is dry.
They are.
They're a little bit dry because I haven't drunk water. And your water from your eyes comes from the water that you drink.
Really? Where you come with that?
Because of Grace. She said that.
Where Grace get that from?
I don't know.
Right. So there you go repeating stuff that you can't do that.
Okay, so I don't know where my water comes from.
Good job. This is Jordan Westbrook. Thank you, Jordan. Hey, baby.
Everybody.
Hey, sister, I love y'all. We love you too, sis. Yes. So, you have a mentor at church. And how do you feel about your mentor? What's your mentor's name?
Mr. Brown.
Who? You talking about Mr. Brown on TV?
No.
Mr. Thomas.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm talking about my mentor at school.
Yeah.
I don't.
Give your guest some water, please. You want some water?
Yeah, I got my water bottle in there.
You can't get off the set. You can't just walk off the set. You can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought this.
Yes, ma'am. We finna get him some water. So, what's your appreciation for your mentor from church? All of us are assigned to be mentors at church, and we are to be a blessing to that child. Be concerned about their grades, what's going on in their life. If there's if they're in need of anything, and we all were assigned mentors, those of us that actually accepted. Thank you. Here's his water, ma'am. So those of us that did accept being mentors, I find that mentors play a very important part. So how do you feel about your mentor from church?
I feel very respected by my mentor. He is nice. He's great.
He's great.
He's a great mentor.
Yeah. Well, tell him thank you.
Mukbang.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a mukbang is?
No, what's that?
You drink or eat something on the mic.
You know, y'all, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gone. He be teaching me. I'm like, okay, so where you get that from?
I've been doing that.
Okay.
But it's the nickname of eating something.
Oh, okay. And say it again.
Mukbang.
Mukbang. Okay.
Or mukbang. Mukbang or mukbang. You can say it.
I can be both. That's like me saying boundaries. Boundary and boundaries. It's like me saying it. Because I feel like either or, one way or the other, they understand what the just of it, though. Yes, Mr. James Thomas truly is a blessing. Gorgeous Keelan. Mr. Thomas. Mr. James Thomas. I love this. Is train up a child. I do believe that's your little bishop. He is a happy people, loving person, and very brilliant. Out of the mouths of babes, yes, there's always something to learn from our little people. Ooh, Mimi. Yes. So we are so grateful for Mr. Thomas being your mentor. And who is your other mentor? Mr. and Mrs. Pastor.
Yes, I was going to say, is it Miss First Lady or in Pastor? That's
Yes.
what I was going to say.
Yes.
Until you disrupted
And Sister Pastor Carr. They just love on you because he is truly a character, y'all. He be
me.
Dan
Pastor
Keelan.
Carr is my second favorite. And Pastor is my first favorite.
Okay. And
and First Lady is my zero favorite. That don't mean that she's not my favorite. That means she first before everybody.
okay. All right. Explain it then. Why don't you? Explain it so we can understand it clearly. I appreciate that. What's wrong?
I'm a mosquito.
Yeah, okay. Well, kill it. So it won't come over here and bite me now. Yes. So today was a great day at school.
Yes.
That's great. So again, you all, it's about that time. 6:54.
It's about that time.
We have a few more minutes. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, we're going to be on Facebook, Jolene Diggs, Massey. YouTube, we are on Hot Tea Time, Memphis, Mahogany Roots, My Truth, and Instagram, Mahogany Roots, My Truth. Subscribe, like, and please share. Please share.
And don't forget to buy our products.
Don't you knock that cup over. Don't forget to buy our products from the words of my baby. Because the more they buy, the more we can eat, right?
And the more commercials And the more people buy them, the more commercials we gonna have.
Okay, so you want to do a commercial?
Yes.
We're gonna do a commercial.
I'm be like um need products. Well, come to Mahogany Roots. We're gonna have a store.
TC, if you say that Joe without an E one more time, because you should have got it right at first if you know me. That's all I'm saying. Joe without the E. Thank you very much. That is me. Y'all know, those that know me, know that I am very sensitive about my name. I'm just like Erica Badu on that there. Because I'm sensitive about mine. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Yes, the words that baby speak, that's Keelan for a great word. What's too high? That's too high.
They repeat my words.
I'm so glad I called y'all live. Love you, baby. I'm proud of you. How do I purchase these? You just inbox me and let me know what you want, and I'll make sure I get you whatever it is you need. The T-shirts, the cup, and the journal. T-shirts are $25, cups are $20, and the journal is $20.
We have a medium, and
we have all sizes up to 2X.
Yes.
But we can go further if need be. Just let me know. Yes, we do. Tisa, yes, we do. I'm not saying that. I promise you I'm not saying. We all make mistakes. I make them daily, baby. That's all I'm saying. But I'm just sensitive about my name.
Don't we have a few
And I'll get with you, sis, to let you know exactly how to do it. You'll go through, you'll send me through my Cash App, $ Jolene Diggs Perry, Perry, for Cash App. 25 for the shirts, 20 for the cups, and 20 for the journal. Thank you all so very much for your time, your patience, and for being with us on today. I just want you all to really understand and see. Y'all be thinking I be playing when I be saying that Keelan is, we hold a whole conversation. So we be like this at home all day long. You know, I got to go through this with him.
You gonna bring me next Wednesday?
No, not next Wednesday. We're going to have another guest next Wednesday. But we will have you come back. Okay? Now he want to be my sidekick on the podcast. What y'all think? I'm trying to figure that.
Spam,
hey, since
yes.
I'm so serious about the ties and pearls go back.
Spam,
To
yes.
my last comment. I'm all in. Yes, ma'am. I will, Tiffany. I will.
Spam, yes. For
I'll
me
get
to
with you
be-
and let you know for sure. Because we're going to come up with a date when we'll be able to submit all of them so I can ask everybody to pitch in, or we can start collecting them now. And we're just, when we get ready to go ahead and take them to the schools, that'll be fine. So, and we are on the 8th month, y'all. Time is moving so fast. It's getting ready to be cold in a few more minutes. Some of already passed the heat. It's finna get ready to be cold. So I guess during that time, it's some more things that I want to
When I get home.
encourage to do for the young people. Bring them back as often as I can. Yes, ma'am, I'll do that. So we're going to, what would you like to tell the young people and adults? What would you like to tell them, some encouraging words to the young people and to the adults? Because we're getting ready to go. It's almost 7 o'clock. You know, at 7 we offline.
For the adults. Adults.
Thank you.
Adults. If you're going through something right now, just listen to this podcast. It will make you laugh. It's all about laughing. It's very entertaining, and if you would like to be on the podcast, please contact my mama 901-828-9698 to please be on the podcast.
Okay.
And children, children,
Stay focused, stay positive.
yes, stay focused, stay positive. I know y'all in school, and if it's a really hard time in school, just go home and do some entertaining things that you like. Like if you like to sing and dance like me, just go home and put on an instrumental. An instrumental is a song but without the vocals.
True.
And if you like to dance, you can do line dances.
So you're saying singing and dancing will make them feel better. That's what you're saying. If you're having a bad day, that's what he's saying. Go home. If you're having a bad day at school, go home. Turn you on some music, instrumental music, sing and dance, and you'll feel better. So with that being said, we love you all. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a wonderful and great day. Keita, tell everybody have a good evening.
Have a good evening, everybody.
And you are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. B-U-T-full at all times. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Keelan Body. Thank you for sharing this moment with your mom. I appreciate you. And y'all have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next week. I know we ain't got no